What up, YouTube? Welcome to Real Talk of the North, powered by WeSeeHipHop.com, the voice of the streets, the platform of the culture, and the heart of Canadian hip-hop. I'm your boy J7 once again, and we're back with another dope episode. Y'all know what we do, always showcasing dope Canadian talent. And today, I got an artist hailing from Montreal. She's been doing her thing for a few years out here in the game, and she's got some new stuff coming. She goes by the name of Baddie. What up, Baddie?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing? Always good, man. Always good. Pleasure to have you on the show. It's been a while since I heard some new music. I know. First, I want to know how you're doing. How's your week? How's your month? How's your life these days? How's everything?
Everything is good. Just been working. Getting money, working on music.
Okay.
Just regular shit.
Focusing on the important stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And like I said in the intro, your latest release has been about a year ago, I would say.
Yeah.
Very, very dope song. But it's been a while. Is there a reason for the break?
Yeah. Basically, it was at a point where I felt like when I was dropping, I wasn't dropping too consistently. It was spread out a lot.
Yeah.
So I kind of just was focusing on getting my vault up.
Okay.
My resume.
Okay, that's
making
smart.
Track after track after track. So when I was ready to drop, then I would have,
like a plan.
You're
structuring your thing.
Consistently, and I'm not disappearing for a year and all that, So
100%.
that's what I wanted to do. So
okay.
I'm coming.
Okay, so there's stuff coming up. Okay, I'm happy to hear that because honestly, I really appreciate the music I heard. It's dope. You're talented. You have a unique sound as far as your voice and stuff. You hear it, we know it's you kind of thing. So I was like, okay, why the breaks, but I feel it that reason is valid. And I feel especially today in the climate of the game today, you got to be consistent. You got to keep feeding the fans. If you just drop once a year,
it's
in the end, it's going to be okay, it's cool that it's out, but it's not going to make an impact as far as the game today. It's all algorithms and all that kind of stuff. Exactly. But for the people that don't know Baddy and stuff, what's your background? What nationality are you? Are you born here in Canada?
Yeah, I'm born in Canada. I'm Vincentian and I'm Jamaican.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And growing up, were you was there always a lot of music in the household? Were you always into that kind of thing?
Yeah, because my mom was also born here.
Okay.
So my mom grew up with that African American lifestyle. She listens to the old school R&B, hip hop. She had Aaliyah playing in the house all the time.
Okay,
all the old school, Notorious B.I.G., Tupac. She had that.
Let's go.
So that's where I got kind of my love for old school rap type shit.
Okay.
When I rap, I don't the new shit's cool and it's fun to get into. But me, I really spitting. I like that old New York type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
we can see it in the music. It makes sense when you say that because, and it's interesting because when I was listening to you rapping, I don't feel like it's an old school flow.
No, I don't do the old school flow, but I like to spit.
Yeah, you do spit though.
Rhymes, I like my rhymes to I like to play with my rhymes a lot.
100%. We could tell that honestly. As an MC, I could tell when somebody sits down and writes their bars and stuff like that. When did you actually decide to, you're listening to the Biggies and all these kind of things, but when did you decide to say, yo, I want to write my own?
Honestly, it was one summer, me and my friends were just playing around and we were freestyling while we were in the house, just vibing. And we just started randomly freestyling.
Okay, but what age is this kind of vibe?
This was 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. That's when I started.
Really recently?
Yeah, I never really thought about making music as I was younger. I kind of just wrote poems, stuff like that. But that was really it.
Heartbroken kind of poems, kind of vibe?
Not just heartbroken, just
I had to throw that in there, maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just started doing that, and then one summer we just started rapping, and then my friend, her dad makes music.
That's what I was gonna ask you.
And her mom is also a singer, so she had a studio in her house. So
That's
we just
dope.
recorded a song for fun, and then I just played it for people, and everybody was like, yo, what the fuck?
Okay, but hold on. But the song that you recorded like you had it written down already? Is it something that you're like, okay, no, wait, I'm on?
No, we went.
Because you said you're just freestyling for fun.
Yeah, we were just freestyling for fun. We just played an instrumental and just started going, and then I started writing it out.
And your friend's pops, he does music, like he raps. He's a
musician. Like he plays the guitar, he makes music.
So he just had it set up at the crib.
Yeah, they already have it set up at the crib. So then we just went in there, and then we listened to it. We found a beat, and then we started writing, and then we just recorded.
That's dope. Okay, but like when you're growing up and you're when you're freestyling and stuff like that, are you like, who's the inspirations for your raps? Is it those old school rappers? Is it more like the Nickis, the Cardis kind of thing? Like,
I would say it's more like the Nickis and the Cardis.
Okay.
Yeah.
They kind of gave you the push to say it's like kind of it's doable kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Nicki Minaj especially.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Is she the GOAT female MC for you?
I think so. I think so.
I think that's valid. That's valid. I can't say anything against that. She's definitely proven, because it's the consistency too, right?
Yeah.
She's been there so long.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just fuck with her. Yeah.
And okay, so now you dropped that first song. Does everybody know you're already like the rapper friend? Like how does it go? How do people react
I feel
when
like
they?
It was so. I can't even remember how it all played out for real. But he can. But it was just like I ended up meeting like my manager, and like they already had like a label thing going on. Okay. And then I remember hearing, and this is when I started doing music for fun and type shit. So then I guess they had a track that I like, and I rapped on one of their songs, and we all dropped a song together. And I think that's when it started. And then I just started getting into it myself, and then that's when I dropped If.5, and then had one of the guys do a remix on the track, and then we dropped a music video.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you dropped If.5. That's the first one, right?
No, there was one before If.5, which was Woah, but I was just a feature.
Okay.
Or it was like 3 people on a track. It was like a 3-man track.
Okay. That was with who?
That was with Schmid and Cooley.
Shout out Schmid.
Kahim Issaka.
See, I'm like, to be honest with you, like I love to discover the different English artists in the city, because I feel like sometimes the spotlight is not necessarily on the English scene, you know, and Schmid is one of them that recently I was like,
yeah,
damn, you know what I mean?
I told him he'd be sleeping on himself.
Okay, so that's somebody you've been knowing for a while kind of thing?
I've known him for a long time. Yeah.
Okay. So when you drop your first joints and stuff like that, people around you, the friends, are they all like down with it? Are some people like, how come you're doing music? Like, how does that go?
No, everybody was surprised that I could do it. Like, everybody was shocked at first, because I never really brought that type of energy that I wanted to do music, but everybody was fucking with it. No one was like, what are you doing? Everyone was like, what the fuck? Why didn't you do this?
Why did you just do this now? Like, yeah.
Like, what are you, like, what?
Because even me, when you're telling me, like, I started 4 years ago, and I'm like, okay, so literally like 4 years ago, I just went in the booth but before that, you were always, I guess, a hip hop fan. Hip hop was your thing. Okay.
Hip hop, R&B, that's my shit.
Okay, and
you guys are gonna see.
And what's on the Baddy playlist when you're growing up? Like, what's the classics? Is it strictly like B.I.G. and those things, or there's like?
No, I listen to like. Damn. I listen to so many artists. It's crazy. But my thing is, I'm very like versatile. I like country. I like.
Okay.
I like rock. I like different type of shit.
Okay, but hold on. When you say,
it has to sound like, it has to be appealing to me. Like,
okay, but when you say country, do you mean like the new wave of like country with like?
No, like I like
Big X the Plug and those kind of just, which are fire. I like them.
I like country.
Or you're
music.
talking like country.
Country music,
like Garth Brooks country.
Like.
Or like,
I wouldn't
maybe
go as
that's
far as saying names, because me, I'm just like a song person. Like, once I hear a song,
old head reference, I had to, you know what I'm saying?
But like, yeah, I like country music. I just like.
What do you like about it? Is it because it's like soul? Because it's still soulful. I feel like, you know, the guy's like singing his heart out kind of thing.
But I feel like it's also like a vibe. Like, it's like, maybe like some people won't get it because it's not their culture, but like me, I like different cultures. I like experience different cultures, like line dancing, all that type shit. Like, I think it's
for
fun.
real,
it looks fun. It looks exciting.
Hold on,
like it looks like, Baddy. If I really got into it, I could really fuck it up. Like,
hold on. I seen the video.
And
You're
then,
on the
like,
corner rapping. Like, you're talking line dancing.
bro,
You could.
I'm telling you,
I might see
like
Baddie
all
like
that
in
shit.
a.
I like you. You might just see me
Don't
on
break
TikTok.
my
I know
heart.
there's one going on TikTok right now. You might just see me do a TikTok.
Okay, stay connected. Stay connected. Follow. Okay, so like, so music is like an important thing in your life. Like, it's not something that is just like because a lot of people in the industry these days, it's like they do it because it's popular. You could get hype over it. You could be popular. You can make money, whatever. But some people are like really about the art. And from what I'm hearing from you, it's like you take it seriously.
I take it seriously, but it's also like something that's fun for me. Like, I like doing it. I actually enjoy doing it. It's fun to like when I hear a beat that I like and I'm just get motivated and I just start going, and then it's fun to be in the studio and it's fun to like, it's actually enjoying. I actually enjoy it. So, yeah.
That's it. But that's what it is. Like when I feel like when it feels like a job, you shouldn't be doing it, right?
I feel like it's going, but if you it's gonna feel like a job,
Eventually,
but
yes.
I hear what you're saying.
But at the beginning, because you gotta have fun, you gotta enjoy what you're doing, and I feel like that comes out in the music, whatever type of music you make.
Yeah.
So the first song, you're doing this, you're listening to your music, you start writing, and the poetry, like, are those things kind of like escapes for you, kind of like therapeutic or something like that, like when you write all that stuff?
Sometimes it depends. Like, I have some like tracks that I wrote when like I was just going through things, but it's probably like never gonna.
No, I feel you.
Like, it's just like a way to vent sometimes. And then most of my tracks are just like, what am I doing in the moment? How do I feel? If I'm having a really great week, I'm gonna write about it. A really great day, I'm gonna write about it.
No, but that's what I mean about loving what you do. It's not about doing it to release it and there's a whole marketing plan. It's just you love doing it, so you do it. You know what I mean? Whether it comes out or not. That's interesting. And like when I listen to your music, it's dope because I always say this, like on different podcasts that I'm on. Like, I feel like, I don't know how to call it. Like, your vocal signature is something important in hip hop, especially. I feel. And like when I hear Baddy, I could tell it's Baddy. We can hear your voice, the whisper. It's a low key. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I've been trying to get out of it though.
Why?
Cause I feel like sometimes it just sounds like I'm too low, and I want to sound more on the track.
You know what's a challenge on that too is maybe the live performance. Because then I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? Because people hear it one way and then live it's going to be hard to
sing it a different way. Yeah. So I'm trying to keep that type of vibe.
Yeah.
But also like maybe just make myself louder with that same type of vibe.
You can keep it kind of I don't know how to say it, whispery kind of vibe. But like, I feel like that's cool because today, like I know with technology and stuff, it's so much easier to make music. Everybody can make music, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's great, but sometimes it creates like the auto tune where everybody sounds kind of the same in a way, you know what I mean? So when I hear you, I was like, okay, man, it reminds me of back in the days, you know what I mean? Like, because when you'd hear Big, it was Big. When you'd hear Pac, when you'd hear Snoop, when you'd hear Jay-Z, when you hear DMX, like everybody kind of had their vibe, you know what I mean? And I got that from your music. But it's interesting you say you want to change it, and I get it, but...
It's not that change it completely, but I do want to, like, try new things also,
Evolve.
But it's still going to be there.
Yeah.
For sure.
And who's your, right now, female rap is like I feel like at an all-time high in popularity. Who's your top female artist, let's say in 2025?
2025, Glorilla right now is doing the damn thing.
She's killing it.
She is killing it. Like, she is
Her
killing
album's fire too. Like the whole project is good.
She killed it. So right now she's up there, number one. Yeah.
Okay, I fucks with that. And when you're getting in the game, right? Like you say, we're gonna mention like the people you work with and stuff like that, but it is a male-dominated environment. Is that something that's like maybe harder to get your props as an artist?
No, I don't think. Like, maybe. I never really. I can't say I could.
Or like people, like like people hollering, "Hey, come to the studio, 11 p.m." But it's like kind of weird vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like.
No.
Because there is some, in the game, no? So you don't. So everything's been smooth so far?
Yeah, so far. So far, so great. I feel like, I don't know. I never really had anyone try no weird stuff like that.
Okay. So, okay, that's dope. That's dope. Because, sometimes people will take an artist maybe less seriously sometimes. But like I said, it's a different era now. Like the female rap is killing it. It's crazy to see what we're seeing right now. If people that don't know your music, if you can recommend them one song of yours, which one would it be?
D&D. Yeah, my most recent one.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. And were you always confident in your skills?
Yeah, not really. In the beginning.
Because I remember one thing. I remember back to I was hosting a concert and Tokyo, shout out Tokyo, was playing. And it was, I think it was NLE. And then we're there and you were kind of like, yeah, I can rap better than all these people. Or I don't know, you told me some shit like that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
no offense.
No, but I like, to be honest with you.
To the openers, but I couldn't really.
Okay, that's it. It was you were like, you told me something like that and I was like, okay. All right, but like, has it always been like that? Like when you do a feature, do you take that part of the game seriously?
Yeah, because I feel like I really just talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the only person that can compete with me is me. So it's like I don't really like worry about that. I feel like everybody's great in what they do, and I'm great in what I do. So when I get into the booth and I do what I gotta do, I just know I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So make sure you do what you gotta do. You know? So.
And how do you see like the rap game, let's say in MTL in Canada right now, like as a fan and as an artist that's like trying to make her mark, right?
I feel like a lot of us could be coming harder. A lot of us, me included. I feel like a lot of us, but like right now I see a lot of more girls getting into the game. Even the French girls are doing their thing too. I've been seeing that. That one shorty that dropped the track, that shit was fire. So, like, there's a lot of us. I don't know. But
people could be going harder. Like you mean when you say
like
that, you mean like dropping more, like
like dropping more, getting out there, putting your stuff out there, like
And you mentioned,
like I know a lot of people and they don't have anything out right now, or they're not like.
It's crazy.
You know, so it's like, what's up? Like, where's the music?
I get it. And sometimes in Canada, it's hard because it's different in the U.S., right? When people are artists in the U.S., you can go from 0 to 100 like the next day. You know what I mean? And it changes your life. Here, it's like it's a grind. It's like you got to work your way up and figure out how you're going to push your music and where you're going to push it, especially being here. And you mentioned a French artist, and it's dope that you still pay attention to the French side of things. But like, how is it navigating as an English artist in Quebec?
Damn. I feel like it's not that easy because a lot of us, what I realize about the English side is like not too many people like to support their community the way the French side do. You
feel that?
I feel like some of us, because it's like, I don't know what it is. It's like we don't want to. And if we did, bro, I feel like the city would blow up if we really did. If we were all on that. But like, there's probably like a few that will support, and then it's like, I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just what it is, and I don't know why.
I mean, the French side does have more support, but I feel it has also the media support, which helps create that kind of circle. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it is true. I do see some things happening though. You know, like the big dogs only movement. There's like Shab and Craven and these guys. So you pay attention to like the rap scene, right?
Some of it.
Okay, here and there. You know Nicholas Craven? He's a producer.
No, I don't know the producer. I know Shab though.
Okay, he works a lot with Shab. I'd like to hear a Craven Baddy collab. That would be fire. Yeah.
Hook us up.
He messes with Ransom and a lot of people like West Side Gun. Anyways, we can get into that. But yeah, I feel like I could see those collabs happen. And yeah, I feel like more unity in the scene should be present. I feel even collabs with the French side. Isn't that something you would do?
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
Because I feel like the most popular English artists out here is because they kind of do those collabs. Yeah. But then it depends too what you're trying to do, right? Because there's all of Canada, you know what I mean? And like, do you even check out the scene in Toronto and stuff like that?
I know a couple artists in Toronto.
Oh yeah? You have any names that you like bump or?
Yeah, a couple.
Okay, we'll keep it at that.
A couple.
Okay, so if you could leave your city, let's say to go push your music, to really work on your music, would it be something like that? Like you go to the 6, or would you maybe go to the US or somewhere else?
I would probably want to go to the U.S., but I would go to Toronto. I don't know. I never really thought about that. That's a good question. Damn. I mean, Toronto is cool, but I would probably go to the States for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If you could go any destination, which one would it be?
That's hard. That's tough.
LA, ATL, Miami.
ATL. I've been to Miami. Miami is a vibe. Yeah, but it probably New York or Atlanta. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I think you should go. Man. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna talk. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things I think that could be done for real. Like, and at the end of the day, I feel it all comes down to the artist. You know what I mean? So if you're planning on building the catalog and getting it ready for releases and stuff like that, you should definitely do it. And are all these releases independent? Is it really you and your team? Like, how do you work when it comes to that?
It's me and my team basically. I use what's it called?
DistroKid and just distribute that way.
My stuff, yeah.
Okay. Did you ever get like any DMs from people that like you're surprised that they heard your music kind of thing?
Yeah. And I like people be tagging it, and I don't even know who these people are, where they're from. They just fuck with it. I said, "Oh, okay, thanks, man. Appreciate it." It's dope.
Okay.
It's dope to see like it's actually reaching places like
exactly
Switzerland and all these places.
That's fire. Is that something that like motivates you? Like, are you like, damn, okay, like
yeah? And it makes me realize like I definitely need to go harder because. Like, where is it? Let's go. People are waiting. People in Switzerland.
I feel that for real, everywhere. And do you feel like Canadian artists get the respect, like as far as like internationally and stuff like that, in hip hop?
I mean, the big ones do. Most of them, the big ones.
I mean, you know what? I'm from a different era, so I'm happy we can even say the big ones do, because there wasn't too many big ones even back in the days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we just need to keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
But I feel like eyes are really on Toronto right now. And I know there's dope artists everywhere, from Vancouver to Edmonton to here in Montreal. But I feel like it takes that big artist to pop off from one city for the eyes to really focus on the city, you know what I mean? And we do have the talent out here. That's definitely not a question. That's definitely not a question. Who are some of the artists that you listen to in the city? If there is some, yeah.
Shit, shout out to the guys. Schmid the Grid.
Schmid the Grid.
But in the city, who do I listen to? Shit. I listen to Slim.
Shout out Slim.
Yeah, shout out Slim. She's been doing her thing.
She's doing her thing, man. She's working hard.
I listen to Shreez.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't listen to that many.
Okay, no, but that's dope. Those are some. But those are some dope names that you dropped. Like, those
I listen to the ones that have like, I don't know, the songs I can fuck with, you know?
I feel like
there's more. I'm just like this. My head is just
no. I feel you, but like those are dope artists for people to go check out. Like from Schmid to Shreez and Slim, like 3 talented artists, and I feel like people could benefit of discovering that talent. You know what I mean? And when we talk about talent, right? I want to talk about D&D, the video, the presentation, the everything. I think that was very dope. First, shout out the producer, MPG, if I'm not mistaken. The instrumental's fire. I feel it makes sense. It complements the way you spit on it. When you did that track, like, did you envision the video and the way it was presented and everything?
Yeah, basically. Shit. Basically, when I thought about it, I wanted to do like a performance like video, like how they do From the Block, like one of those. But I really wanted it to. I told him I wanted to like make it dramatized, like cinema, like make it music video wise. Yeah. So like, I don't know, he did his thing.
It was fire.
It was really all the cameramans. He did what he did. He just like started doing stuff. I just did my part. But yeah.
It was very dope.
And I wanted to do something. That's like where I shot it was on my block. Like, I grew up on that block, so that's
break it down. Where's the block for people across Canada who don't know?
It's like the Fielding and Montclair Walkley block over there in
DG.
Yeah, exactly. It's right on the block. It's like where all the Jamaicans and them are. Like, my mom still lives right over there. So
okay,
it's like,
dope.
That's really my block.
That's fire. So, but it's dope to be able to film there and really like.
Yeah.
And when you were growing up there, did you know some local artists from around the way kind of thing?
Not really.
No?
Not when I grew up there.
Huh. That's
No, I'm on
interesting.
there.
Okay.
Everybody is just on their Jamaican things.
You got a line in the song. It's a choice to be this toxic. I can heal in time.
Yeah.
Can you break that down
I mean,
for a regular listener like Jay that just was like, oh,
I mean, like, I feel like
there's those little, in your bars, there's little lines like that makes you like, what was she thinking about when she wrote that?
I feel like I've been through a lot, and it's like now I just, you know what I'm saying, I pop my shit on these ninjas.
Hey, man, you could say.
So it's like anybody who feels some type of way about me, it's like it's a choice to be this toxic. When I'm ready to heal, I'll heal. But for now, this is where we're at, and this is what you're getting.
Random question: do the empty stomach drinking situations still occur
Still
once?
going.
Okay, still going live.
Still going.
Live right now.
Still going. No,
On Real Talk of the North. Y'all know what we doing out here, man. No holds barred out here. No, but it's dope. And like the reason I really mentioned that video is because I feel like that's like is the kind of visuals you could introduce to anybody. You know, be like, yo, this is from my city. This is like it's legit. It's valid.
It's like,
you know what I mean? So
Montreal.
like, yeah, exactly. But I feel like. Yeah, we need the follow up. We need the
it's coming.
and it's a lot of work, and I get it. It is work. It's budgets. It's this. It's organizing all that. Like it takes a lot. You know what I mean? But I feel when you have the talent to do it, it's worth it.
Yeah.
And like if you're sitting here, it's because we believe in what you do. So like, I hope it continues going. So the track is called DND. What's like for Baddy the top 3 moments where like the phone's got to be on DND, like
when I'm sleeping,
okay.
don't bother me.
Okay. You're not a morning
When
person.
I'm working on my music.
Okay.
And sometimes when I'm out of town.
Okay. And like you said, you pay attention to the bars and you appreciate the craft and stuff like that. Are you somebody that always needs to write on the beat? Are you like writing all the time kind of thing while you're driving somewhere? Like how does it go?
My process is very like different for a lot of people. If I can't, like when I hear a beat, I try to catch a flow, but then I got to turn the beat off so I could focus on writing what I need to write. Because when the beat is just playing and I'm thinking about what I'm trying to write, I get distracted. But yeah.
Okay, but when you say...
then I turn the beat back on and then I do what I have to do. And I just, But me, I hum my flows first. I find my flows.
For real?
Yeah. Like I'll hum it, especially when I'm recording. Sometimes when I go in the studio, I'll have like half a song done.
That's interesting.
And then I'll do the rest.
But that's interesting because like that technique, like the top line kind of technique, people use it mostly when they're like singing, right? They'll like hum the melodies and stuff like that, but you hum the flows.
Yeah. It's like going in the studio, you're just like, you found the beat, you're like,
and then you just fill in the blanks.
Fill it in. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. Who's like your favorite lyricists, like as far as like bars and stuff like that? When you listen to them, you're like, damn, I wish I came up with stuff like that. Like, is there any?
I like I said, Nicki. She's lit with it. I like Big X the Plug, Boss Man, D-Lo.
Yeah.
Wicked. Who else?
Okay.
There's a lot right now that I listen to for different type of.
So, and besides Montreal, is there some female MCs in Canada that you listen to?
Canada. I don't think so.
Not too much?
I don't
Okay.
think so.
Okay. And like, I spoke about this with a guest recently. Like when it comes to female rap, like we say it's super popular and it is, but there's like a super sexualization of the females we see, right? Some people call it stripper rap. Like I don't know how to categorize it.
Rap.
I don't know how to categorize it. You know what I mean? But like I don't know. Is that wrong or something?
No,
I
I
don't
just
know.
never heard that one before.
Oh yeah. Anyways, so like. Well, how do you feel like? Because when I'm talking to you, I feel like you pay attention to your bars and you work on your craft. You know what I mean? So like, do people expect that from you? Or you like, how do you see it?
I don't know if they expect that from me, but I like the stripper rap. It's fun. It's catchy. It's a vibe. And sometimes people like vibes. It's nothing to like create a vibe. I like vibes. I'll probably drop
like,
a little 1, 2, just rap.
there you go. No, but
Right?
it is what
like,
it is.
It's like not all that you are. Like if you can do other things too, then that's even greater.
I feel it.
So I mean, it's fuckwittable.
It's fuckwittable, definitely. I like that fuckwittable. And okay, and like, do you see yourself like, let's say you continue doing this, and you know what I mean, and hopefully everything goes as planned, and the career grows and stuff like that. Like, do you see yourself kind of like a role model and stuff like that for people that will say like, all the kids follow you? Like, do you feel any kind of responsibility when you're writing your bars, or you're like, yo, raise your kids, I'm just doing my thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't look to me be no role model. None of that. I don't know about that.
So you just do your thing, it's the music, and that's it. It's a vibe in the end, at the end of the day. And we mentioned Schmid the Grid. I know I heard you on Southwest Fifth's project, if I'm not mistaken.
Southwest, yeah.
Oh yeah, my bad. How did these connections happen? Those are people from the block. Those are people that
I've known Schmid since like I was in high school. So
Okay.
I've known him since way back when. And then after like I linked up with my manager and these guys, they were always working on tracks. And Yif, he's the producer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He makes the beats.
Yeah.
So I just hopped on one of his beats and like it was just up from there. And then yeah, I just decided to be part of the label.
Okay, that's up. What's the label?
Revos.
Okay. That's the logo I see everywhere. Okay, so you guys have your own little structure, your own movement going on, and everybody, all those artists are from the same same label.
Yeah. Right
Okay,
now
that's
we have-
interesting.
How many? How many artists we have? 5, 6?
Yeah, 6.
6. Okay, so there's a few. There's a roster. There's something brewing.
Exactly.
Okay, that's interesting. That's dope. That's dope. It's good to
Stay
hear.
tuned. You might see a nice
A nice little 1-2.
little what's it called? A little group thing, a little group song coming out.
Okay, a little posse cut.
Cypher.
Yeah, a
Little cipher. Okay, I see that. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think, and those kind of things you got to do. You got to create reels, and you know that whole social media game. Like, is that something you enjoy doing? Like, cause you know, people say like when you're an artist today, you can't just be an artist. You got to be a content creator. You got to do this. You got to do reels. You got to stay active.
Yeah, you
Same
do.
way we talked about music, right? Like, you got to drop your music, but then that comes with all that, right?
The
Is
social
that something?
media influence, all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. It plays a very big part.
Is that something like you enjoy doing? Like,
Yeah, I love it.
okay, you're on it.
Yeah, I be trying to get on TikTok a little more and get on like being
That's what it is now.
just like when I took that year, I kind of grew into like just being to myself. I don't post as much as I used to, but I'm getting back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I have
gotta
to.
you gotta treat it like a business, you know, at the end of the
Exactly.
day. And in that game, and you gotta be out there. It's crazy. But and I get it, because some artists are real artists, and they're not about like. And I get this new
The whole
generation.
social, yeah.
Yeah, like this new generation, I feel it's easier because you guys kind of grew up with it. You know what I mean? But like the older generation, I could get why
Yeah.
somebody would be like, "Yo, I just do my music, bro, and we'll see what happens," kind of thing. You know? So you said you listen to all kinds of music, but you'd be open to collab with any type of artist, like a country collab or a pop collab. I don't know. I'm just throwing.
Yeah, it would have to be a little rap country, you know.
No, obviously
Be
you're
down.
gonna be
I would
rapping.
Definitely be down.
Yeah, so
Why not?
I'm saying you're rapping. I'm not saying you're putting on the country hat, but like,
Yeah.
okay,
I'll be down. Why not?
okay. And is there something like we would be surprised Baddy listens to, like that you're like, yes, I like, I don't know, like something that we wouldn't expect?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I was once I
I'm
was
trying to think.
Once
I can't.
House, so don't look at
house music. Okay, yeah. Once I was
Who doesn't
chilling.
listen to house? I mean, if you go to the clubs out here, you have to listen.
Once
to house
I was
music.
chilling with a gangster, and he told me he loved Ace of Base. I was like, oh, hey, sure. You know, that's why I asked that question. You know, because sometimes you'll be surprised of what you'll hear. Right? I don't know. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? So if let's say, because I'm sure when you release your songs, you get people wanting to collab, wanting to work and stuff like that. And sometimes there's going to be some artists that you might not be really feeling like that. Are you the type to be like, I don't mess with what you do, or you're gonna play it more politically and business?
No, I'm real. I'm gonna tell you straight like how it is. If
Oh,
I
for
don't-
real?
If I don't like it, tell you sorry, I can't hop on that. I don't really see myself hopping on that.
Okay.
But if I hear something and I like it, I tell them, yeah, we could do whatever.
And in the studio, or is that the kind of vibe? It's like, have you ever had people be like, yo, like, because you know some artists have more like yes men around that'll be like, oh, it's fire, but sometimes you need somebody to be like, yo, you maybe switch that up.
I mean, that's one thing. When I go to the studio, people like, if you're not gonna be real with me, you need to get out. You gotta go, because I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna tell you, you could do that better. Like, you could have did that way better. Like let's go again.
I think it's important, man. I think because in the end, you know, like there's the whole era of like, I feel like Wheezy popularized that of like kind of like not writing and recording fast and the super overproductiveness kind of thing. But Wheezy did it great, obviously. But I feel like sometimes take that extra time and like, because in the end, people just know the final result. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's good to be able to like tweak the things and maybe rewrite some stuff. There's nothing wrong in that, anyways. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So you got a song outside, if I'm not mistaken.
Outside 22.
Outside 22, and you're really outside. You know, I've seen Baddy around here and there in the hottest events in the city. But
I'm outside.
so when you're out in these events, right? Shout out to all the DJs. I work with a lot of DJs in the city, but like we don't often hear local artists on the playlist. You know what I mean? And how do you feel about that as an artist?
You know what's crazy? It be some of the artists' faults, because I'm not gonna lie, Tokyo's told me so many times to send her my song.
Okay. You know what?
So
I'm tired of this, man. You know what?
So has that other DJ. He's really known. He has the dreads. He's always playing at these parties. He plays at all types of Blaster.
Shout out to Blaster.
He's always there, Baddy. Why didn't you send me your songs? Why are you having you? And it's like, because me, I'm just a perfectionist, and I feel like.
Yeah, but Baddy, hold on. You're a perfectionist,
maybe some
yes.
songs aren't club worthy.
But if they ask you the song, why won't you just send them the song?
I know. It's just me.
Blaster also plays on the radio too,
Yeah,
or he has Twitch. There's a lot of things like, because you see, it's interesting you say that, because like sometimes me in this debate, I'm a little bit in the middle, because I do these interviews. I sit with a lot of artists, and then I'm hosting in clubs and events, and I work with a lot of DJs. And sometimes I feel like I'm the only like, how come I don't see more of like these people connecting? They should be connecting, and I feel like there is a disconnect. But you see, oftentimes the artists like, yo, go meet the DJ, yo, go say what's up, go like, yo, send them your music, like see what's up. And I feel it would make a difference. Because especially today, like I said earlier, with the technology, it's so much easier to make music, that the quality of the music is there. Back in the days, that was an issue. Like local artists would put out songs, but then if you play that back to back with a DMX or something, the mix, like it wasn't. Today, it's right. You know what I mean? Like a new artist will put out a song on TikTok and it can play everywhere. So it's like, I feel like you should take advantage of that, especially that, you know what I'm saying? You're connected. You know what I mean? People know Baddy. People. So I mean,
don't worry.
Okay,
you guys are gonna hear.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I say this as a supporter. You know what I'm saying? And is live shows something that you enjoy doing?
Yeah, I enjoy. I think.
Yeah, go ahead. Take your time. No stress.
I think that I always get like nervous in the beginning. Like
normal.
But then I feel like sometimes the crowd. I've never had like a crowd not fuck with me. I'll be honest with you. So it's like, when the crowd is like vibing, I just feed off the crowd, and then it just starts getting lit.
That's dope.
So I do enjoy it.
That's dope. No, but you know, and I hope it always stays like that. But you see, like at the end of the day, I feel like any artist performing's got to perform like it's full, like it's lit. Even if, because sometimes you might get, because there's different situations, right? Because there's also like when you do like the openings of an art. How do you say it? Like when you open for an artist?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like sometimes it depends. Like if you're like the last opener and the thing's been going for 2 hours and people are like tired of seeing the openers kind of vibe, and you just show up like, yo, what up? Like sometimes it's tough, right? So like, but in the end, I feel like all those kind of contribute to make a dope performer, right?
It does.
So I feel like all those things are important to go through in the game. And today we see a lot of new artists popping out everywhere, but not a lot of shows, I feel. So I feel
That's
like
true.
that would be dope to see. Is there any artist that you've seen perform live that you were like, wow, like inspired or impressed?
Like famous wise?
Yeah,
Like
like
in
at
the
a
city?
concert or whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
Could be famous, could be.
I haven't been to that many. I was there when Dave East came out here.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
I mean, that was.
I'm sorry.
Shout out Dave East.
I haven't really been to like any concerts like that. Like, wait, who? I'm trying to think of like what concert I've been to that I was really like. I haven't been to that many concerts. I couldn't tell you I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really, eh?
Yeah, I haven't been to that many concerts. I'm trying to think. Hold on, cause like I feel like I'm missing somebody. Like, I really feel like I'm missing somebody. Like I've seen someone perform, and I'm missing. Like I don't know why. I'm drawing blanks.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, so and so when you perform, you just go and do you ever plan that out? Do you ever rehearse, or it's like a yo, throw on the beat, let's go?
Yeah. No. Throw on the beat. Let's go.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Let's just go. Let's get it over with. Cause I told you I get nervous, so it's like I can't. Like no, I just gotta get to it. I just gotta get to it, get it over with. Cause
But after, like, it's usually
Feels
like
great.
when you start rapping, it's like everything's
yeah, it's just I put my shades on and I'm there.
let's go.
Couple shots.
Hey, yeah,
Put my shades
you
on,
gotta
take a
get
couple
right.
shots, and then I just think to myself, talk your shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Let
saying?
'em know.
Talk your shit.
Let them know. And I feel like no matter how many people there is, you just gotta like convert them in a way, like to, you know what I mean, to kind of get with the program. And once you leave there, whoever's there, if they know who you are by the time you leave, then you did your job. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel it's important, man. It's dope, and I would love to see you on stages. You know, we got a lot of festivals and shit like that out here. So like, I feel it would make sense. Stay tuned.
tuned.
Coming with the new projects that are on the way. Okay, I'm gonna go a little like more. You know what I mean? It is the real talk of the North out here. Have you ever had to deal with something that broke you, but kind of motivated you and made you a better version of yourself?
Broke me?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say I feel anything that broke me. I've been through like hardships, but me, I'm a very positive person. That's just how I've always been. That's like I feel like it's how I have had to be.
Okay.
Just because.
Why do you say you've had to be like that?
Because I feel like I don't want to feel like, no offense to like nobody, but it's like to feel sad and like depressed. Like some people can't help it, but me, I would choose like, yo, bro, I'm still alive. I'm still here. I'm still kicking. I'm still
100%.
breathing. Some people didn't even get that, so you know.
I feel that's the best mentality to have to
And it's
not
like-
go through like tough times mentally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I feel like, sometimes if your life isn't the way you want it to be, you just gotta. That's on you. It is. It's just
100%. No, I agree.
sometimes you gotta have the tough conversations with yourself. So.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And what does Baddy do to like disconnect when you're like tired of like work or music or this or that and like is there something that you do to like chill out?
Yeah, I just chill with my family. I just spend quality time with my family, my nieces, my nephews.
Okay. You have a big family?
Yeah, I have a really big family because my mom, like I said, my mom's born here, so
Yeah.
my family, my Jamaican side, they all out here.
Okay.
Yeah, they all out.
You have a lot of brothers and sisters?
I have 1, 2, 3 brothers, and as of a couple weeks ago, I have 3 sisters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my dad
Nice.
just had another.
Congrats.
I don't know why his old ass thought he
Hey, what do you
should be
mean?
out here.
Hey, it's all good.
He too old to be having kids.
Hey, man. Hey, look.
But,
I don't know. I don't want to say nothing, but shout out. Hey, God bless.
all right. Stop. Right now.
Production is still there, man. Hey, man, it is what it is. Blessings. It's a blessing at the end of the day. And so chilling with the family is a good way to disconnect.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to perform, let's say, perform or go to the studio when shit isn't so good, or you're always like, nah, when I go there, it's because things
Honestly,
are
one
good?
time, and I think I made a great track that day.
Okay.
Yeah, I made a great track that day. I was just like, I wasn't feeling it, but I had already booked the session and I didn't want to cancel on him. So I was like, whatever, you know what? We're just going to do an hour.
Okay.
I'm just going to just do some calm shit and boom. Did a track in an hour and it came out crazy.
Okay. And when you go there, like, are you the type to write on the spot? Do you have your verses written already? Like,
I have, sometimes I just have it written already. I know what I want to do and I just go and do it. Sometimes I don't know what I want to do, so I just go in there and just start doing something.
Okay.
Yeah, it really depends.
Do you sometimes freestyle like tracks? Because a lot of people do that these days, like punch in and stuff like that.
Yeah, I would just punch in. Yeah, that's when I don't have anything prepared.
Okay.
Just go in and do it.
And what's the Baddie starter pack in the studio? Like, do you need people with you, a liquor, a trees? Like, whoa.
Yeah, sometimes I need my peoples with me. You know what I'm saying, to feed off them. Me, have a little liquor, a little vibe going. Smoking, you know, a little weed. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's it.
Okay, classic. Mm-hmm. Okay. And what do you think of like Canadian hip hop as a whole right now? Like, is it? And I know it's a big term, but like, how do you see it? Like, is it? Do you feel like it's an industry that's growing? Do you feel like?
I think it's an industry that's growing. Like, yeah, it is. I just feel like a lot of people are starting to come out more. We just need to get on him. We could do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And a lot of people talk about like gatekeepers and people that are only looking out for their squad or their this and that. Do you see some of that in the industry?
I do.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Even like on a local level kind of thing?
For sure. People are like, some people don't want to see you win. They can say they can say whatever they want to say.
Come on.
But some people really just like, it's either they're jealous or they probably feel like you could be better than them and they don't want to put you on, or, you know, like, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, but are those people really in position?
Yeah.
Some, yeah.
Really?
I think so. Sometimes it's just about the right connects, right? Some people are more connected than others, so it's like, you never know.
I guess, man. I mean, it depends, you know. In the end, it's like when you do it for the right reason, you'll always be like, let the talent speak, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's so important to the game. And interesting, because on the French side there is a little bit of that too, because of like even grants and stuff like that and labels, and it gets kind of complicated. And I feel like all that business shit and politics, I guess, comes in the way of like dope music that we're missing out on. You know what I mean? And even me, like, and I told you before, and I can say it, like, I remember when you told me that at the NLE concert, like, yo, I could do better than these people. I was like, hold on, I booked that one. He was good. But I was still like, I checked it out here and there, you know? Yeah. But like, now I really like peeped it and I was like, okay, like I could, and it was really, like I said, like I could you pay attention to the lyrics, you know? And it's like, I won't say it's rare, but like we're in the TikTok era where it's like, a lot of like 15-second clips that kind of make your shit blow up. But like when you hear somebody that's got skills, it's like, okay, you want to hear a project, you want to, because you know what I mean? Exactly. Like, I feel like with an album, you get to know the artist. When you get to know the artist, you connect to them, I guess, and you kind of follow their career. So me, that's what I think is missing. And I feel like I can't wait to see what's next. Like, do you plan on dropping singles with a project eventually? Like, how do you see it for the rest of the year?
I have like a couple singles I'm about to drop, and then I was thinking about working on a project. But right now I just had so much tracks, so I just want to I want to get them out there. And just drop more work. Okay.
Do visuals come with that?
Yeah. Most of them are going to have visuals.
You got to.
Yeah.
I feel like, honestly, like, I know most try all. I know it's not easy.
I know what you're saying, because I be saying the same thing too.
Because honestly, like audio
right
joints.
Right now, what it is, it's like that's all people want to see. They want to see the videos. They want to see.
You know what? Like, so this is kind of going against my like whole, you know, but like even if you got to film like parts of songs, because we are in the TikTok whatever, like do it just so you can put it out on social media. On
TikTok, like something like those little TikTok
100%
reels and stuff like
100%.
that.
Like I know some artists that recorded kind of like homemade videos with their phones, right? But with that, they end up chopping 20 seconds and throwing it on social media, and it does well. You know what I mean? Because it's like, okay, it's not a whole production; it's just for the reels, you know. So exactly, I feel it is important, man, and I'm looking forward to see it. For somebody who's watching now who doesn't know, what would you say separates Baddy from the pack?
Like the bunch?
The rappers, female rap, however you want to categorize it. What makes Baddie Baddie?
What makes Baddy Baddy? I feel like I don't rap like any of these girls in the city, at least. Maybe like
you know what? Please pop your collar, talk your shit, let it be known.
It's not even like anything against them. It's just like I don't rap like anybody else. I'm more like me. If you hear me spitting, the things that I'm saying is like it's not like I'm just saying stuff for fun. Like, I really rap what I live. So it's like if I'm popping my shits because I can. Like
let's go, let it be known.
So I just feel like that's just me. And then if you listen, you'll know who is me.
And do you feel like there's a lot of people who cap in their rap?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Seriously?
I've been there. I've witnessed it.
Oh, for real?
But me, I don't judge. Do your thing. It's music. Right?
It is what it is. Yeah.
Personally, not for me, but for you, go ahead.
That's interesting because you're still like, hey, do your thing. But like, I feel like back in the days, it was more of a, I don't know, blasphemous for people to like, if people find out what they say isn't real, it's like, it was more, now today it's kind of like, it's not real. It's okay. Hey, you don't write, whatever.
I feel like maybe it's just more for the culture.
Huh?
It's just more for the culture.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen people write their shit and they might write something, but it just might be like, it just sounds right. Especially if it goes in the song, it might just, they might just, so it's like, I don't ever.
Okay, you're saying like it's just, okay.
Sometimes it's just making a song. It's just a song. Like, when people say it's just a song, like some people just make a song. Yeah. For the song.
Okay. So how do you feel about like ghostwriters and stuff? Is that something that you might work with if somebody has a few bars or whatever?
Personally, I don't think I need a ghostwriter, but
I'm not saying you need one, but
no, I hear you saying like maybe if like I need a hook or something or I wouldn't say no.
Okay. Now for the people watching, your name is Baddy, you live up to the reputation. So what if people are watching, what type of man is Baddy's type of man?
What type of man?
Yeah.
Bad man, my love.
Okay. Okay.
No, honestly,
real bad man.
I'm just like, I just look for someone who's like a real. Like, you gotta be real. Like, you just gotta be real with me, and that's it. Like, no weird shit. Gentleman.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Very popular.
Gentleman. I respect it.
Like, I don't do, like, the disrespecting women shit. I don't care. Like, from a guy, I see a guy too disrespectful to women, I just think it's a turn off, and why are you so mad at women? Like, what did we do?
What's the real reason?
What did we do to you, Okay, but yeah. Okay. And he just gotta be on his shit. He gotta be that nigga. Because if he's not, then
what is he doing with you? Okay, and like, are you you want somebody that's like kind of knows the industry, is aware of like your work, or somebody completely separated from it? Is it a difference for you?
I don't think there's any like difference, to be honest. I feel like understand that I'm an artist. Yeah, so it's like that's it. But like
it's tough sometimes, right? Because it comes with a lot of BS that comes around. Like I mentioned the studio session thing as a joke earlier, but there is a lot of stuff that comes with that. So sometimes it could be tough on a relationship or whatnot. You know what I mean? It
could be, yeah.
There's got to be somebody who gets it.
Yeah, someone who's like just secure in themselves.
Okay.
So it's like all that.
And for Baddy, does love motivate you or distract you when it comes to your music?
I feel like sometimes it could be distracting. It could be, 100%. But I'm the type of person where I don't like to let it distract me.
It's tough though sometimes,
It is tough, but
if it's like real love, shout out Mary J. Oh yeah, I feel you. It depends.
That money.
The money got to come in first.
Now in this generation, it's like you just got to focus on yourself. Because
for real,
no offense to the good guys out there, but these ninjas.
Okay, that's interesting that you say that. That's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna get to that. But first, like, okay, see, like a term like ride or die and this and that. Do you still believe in that kind of terminology?
I believe in it. I want that.
Because I feel like it's a catchphrase for a lot of people.
No, it's not a catchphrase for a lot of people. It probably is, but there's probably some people.
You believe in that? Like when Baddy messes with you, like she's in it for real.
Yeah, because like, bro, my thing is like, I don't invite someone into my life for no reason. Like, you're coming into my life, you're a part of my life, you're coming in, I'm choosing to spend time with you. Like, I'm not doing that for no reason. What, like, that, I just don't understand. Why are you gonna do that for no reason?
I agree. No, I agree
Like,
with you.
if you want to play all these games, cool, but do it with someone else. Do it with someone else, please, because it's like, and especially me, I'm the type of person I'll voice that from the jump.
Oh shit! Okay.
I'll tell you from the jump. Yo, listen, if you're trying to play games, that's cool and all, but just leave me alone because I'm not here for it.
Okay.
Me, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you for real, and I'm a very loyal person. And like, it's not even like I'm just like that
In general,
So it's like,
yeah. So then the ride or die kind of comes with it. I get
and
it.
like, yeah, just don't play with me.
Huh. That's interesting, but it's tough, man, these days because when you have that mentality of ride or die, a lot of people don't kind of live by that too. You know what I mean? So you gotta select. You gotta be selective. But you know, you said the gentleman and all these kind of things. So I'm curious. You know, is Baddy more like, if let's say you have two options, right? Like a guy that's a gentleman, treats you nice, compliments you, gives you time and attention, but he's like balling on a budget, or like somebody who's caked up. You don't really see him. He's busy. He's outside.
I'm going with the gentleman.
Oh, for real?
We could boss him up.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, we could boss him up.
For real.
We could boss him up.
Okay. When you say we can boss him up,
We can boss him up. Like, me, you could be a guy that doesn't have that much money, but you have to have like a vision or a goal or something that you want to do, ambition, something.
That's
if
dope.
you don't have that, then it's a
no. Then I get you, but like
you gotta have that because maybe you're just not there yet. You know, maybe you just need the right person to come help you or come support you in what you're trying to do. You know,
that's dope. I respect that.
Yeah.
And like back to the music, like where do you see Baddy? Let's say short to medium term, like we said, like singles and stuff, like more presence. Like, what's the plan? Is it still to like build your name here in Montreal, or you're pushing it across Canada?
I'm trying to get out there. I'm trying to like right now. I'm trying to work on getting features and like from different artists from around the way.
I feel that would be dope.
I can because I be trying. I be linking up with people in New York that I know are artists.
Okay, dope.
When I go to Miami, I meet artists or people that are like trying to promote their music. I show them my music. So I don't know. We'll see.
That's fire. Yeah, I think that would be nice to see. And now I know you guys have your movement, but like, are you like in the independent, it's us and we're building our platform, or you're open to maybe signing a deal if something pops up in the US or anywhere else?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just trying to focus on like the team and like where the team is gonna go.
Okay.
If I feel like if I blow up, then the team's going up. You know.
Facts. Spoken like a real ride or die right there. If Baddy wins $1 million tomorrow, what's the first thing she's buying?
Damn. A car.
Okay.
A new car.
Any car in particular?
You know what? I don't even know.
Okay.
I'd have to think about it because it would be a car.
Okay.
I'll buy a car.
I respect it.
And then,
So,
yeah.
okay. Another I'm going with a little bit random questions now. Like, if tomorrow Baddy could have any feature she wants, any artist in the world, who would it be?
It'll be Glorilla. Yeah, it'll be Glow. Big
Okay.
Glow. Yeah.
That would be fire. That would be fire. Yeah, I see it
Because she be talking her shit, so I'm talking
she is.
my
She
shit
is.
too.
And you see, like, again, like, she's an artist. When you hear her rap, you're like, oh, shit.
That's Glow.
That's Glow. You know what I mean? Okay. And do you have any producers that you would, like, if you could pick a producer to produce your whole project, do you have any, like, favorite producers that you know, dream shit?
Whole project?
If there is some.
I haven't really thought of that.
No? Okay. Fair. Okay. So if I tell
Shit. I don't know.
okay, you know what? I'm gonna say somebody. I said, you know what? I'm gonna say that Nicholas Craven. Nicholas Craven. Yo, you got it. But he's on some, like, he does the boom, like, he's got a joint on the new Lloyd Banks album with Ghostface. He did a bunch of projects for Ransom, all the guys from Griselda, everybody, like Mac Hami, I don't know if you, anyways, but they're like really on some New York rap. Fire. But yeah, that might be a link up. You know, I'm gonna try to give the alley oop. We're gonna see if we can make it happen. for any girl that's trying to get in the industry or trying to get in the business, whether it's modeling, singing, rapping, what would be one thing you want them to know?
Bro, just be confident in yourself and what you're doing.
Okay.
That's really all I could say. For
Okay.
real. Don't let because sometimes people, you could get in your head. You could get in your head a lot.
Big time, yeah.
And you psych yourself out. But just be confident in what you want to do. And
Okay.
get it done.
And if Baddy could look at this is your camera right there. If you could look at the camera right there, and if you have any messages for the haters out there, you know what I'm saying? Because earlier you told me some people sometimes be blocking the ways and this and that. Is there anything you would want to tell them, or?
Yeah. I feel like we could all be great.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's enough for everybody.
Big time. Facts.
But I mean, if you want to hate, you can do that.
But you see, like the way you said that, that's people that are confident in what they can bring to the table. So it doesn't matter what other people bring because you know what your value is.
Exactly. And no one gives you.
You know,
There's only one of you.
I see that in the club business and like we're kind of it's all related, right? The club business or the shows or whatever. And it's like sometimes people come to me and talk to me about and I'm like, okay, this is good.
Yeah.
I'm just doing me. And at the end of the day, whatever comes, comes. Anyways, that's interesting. For people that don't know where they can follow you, what's the socials and everything they got to follow?
Baddie with 2 Y's XO on Instagram.
Okay.
And basically on everything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
And before we get out of here, I want to do like some rapid fire kind of questions with you.
Okay.
So if I tell you rapping in heels or sneakers?
Sneakers.
Okay. Favorite sneaker of all time?
Jordan Lows. I mean, what, Dunks. Sorry.
Dunks?
The Lows.
Okay.
I don't know. Can they see them? I got the pink ones on.
Maybe
right now.
yes, somewhere.
I like the Dunks.
Yeah, there you go. We see them somewhere. Okay. Date night with your crush or studio lock-in with your dream producer?
Studio lock-in.
Damn. Sorry to the
What's
crush.
a crush? What's a crush, man?
What do you mean?
What's a crush?
A crush. You just said you're like a crush.
A crush.
Okay.
Over studio time with a real producer? Man.
Okay. I respect it. If I tell you Drake or Kendrick?
Drake.
Okay, easy.
Easy.
Okay. Is it a Canada thing or is
No.
it like a music thing?
No, it's a music thing. Drake is a very big lyricist. Don't play with that man. Everything he does is great.
I respect it.
And I
because
feel like people be trying, they be doing
it's like a
trying to
trend.
hate on
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
It's like a trend, but it's like, okay.
it's crazy how you see,
Okay.
you know what? That situation shows us how the industry is of like how this guy could be the man and then everybody kind of turns on him one day to the next. It's crazy how it happened.
The U.S. had to stand on their side, you know?
They
had to stand on their side. They had to be loyal.
What happened to everybody he made rich?
you
But
know,
anyways, it is what
Drake
it is.
from Canada. Why they hating?
Exactly. Okay. 10K up front or 1 million streams?
I'll take the streams.
Okay. Future in your DMs or a Jay-Z cosign?
A Jay-Z cosign. What the hell, Future in my DMs, folks?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
You see the music Future makes.
Oh, what?
You see all that stuff Future be on.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah.
I'm
Okay. I
good.
see what you're saying.
I'm
Okay.
good.
I respect it.
Shout out to Future though.
Yeah, for sure. Love or loyalty?
Loyalty.
Okay. Pressa or Smiley?
I like Smiley. I can't lie.
I like Smiley too.
I fuck with Smiley.
Okay. Ice Spice collab or Ice Spice or Meg collab?
Ice Spice.
Free Tory.
Free Tory. Free Tory.
Unbelievable. You know what's crazy? When he got sentenced and his dad was outside the courthouse. I don't know if you saw that, and he was like calling out Rock Nation and Jay-Z and all that. And to see like everything happening, there's a bunch of theories and shit going around. It's crazy, man. So yeah.
Everything was fishy.
Free that
Everything
guy.
was
Yeah,
fishy.
for real. If I tell you Lil Wayne or 50 Cent?
Lil Wayne.
Okay. Favorite Lil Wayne album? Or song?
Fuck. You know what's crazy? I like Rockstar that he did with Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Or Knockout. Sorry. It's called Knockout.
Knockout?
Yeah. I
Okay.
like Knockout. He do. It was very different. It was like, it had a rock theme type, but I fucked
He
with
can
it.
do it, yeah.
And How to Love. It's one of my
Okay.
favorites, too. I'm sorry. I just like those ones.
There is a softer side to
There
Baddy.
is.
Okay. I kind of called it with the poetry thing, but I'm just saying. Okay. Build slow or blow up overnight?
Honestly, I wouldn't mind blowing up overnight.
Okay.
Shit. Why not?
Okay. Scenario. X shows up at your show. Do you kick him out or act unbothered?
Ex?
Yeah.
Like my ex?
Yeah, like your ex. Like you're performing and you just see him in the audience.
I don't care about that guy.
Okay. Okay. You know what? Let me remix this question because I think I would know it. Lotto or Sexy Red?
Lotto.
Okay. MTL slang or Toronto slang?
Montreal.
Okay.
I hate it.
What?
The Toronto.
For real?
Bro. I just like, you know what it is? It's like, it's not even what they're saying, it's how they're saying
How
it.
much emphasis?
Like they're with the high pitched voices.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yo, bro, relax. It's not that serious.
It is.
But-
It became like a. It became a thing.
It
like
came a
it's,
trend, and the people that are imitating them, I'm like, bro.
I love
make you-
watching those.
they
It's
make you guys
hilarious.
They make you sound so much worse than it actually is, but it's that bad.
I think it's funny. I mean, look, man. I mean, I like a lot of Southern rappers, like even like Glorilla. You know, when you hear Glorilla talk and the Memphis swang, you know what I mean. So I feel
Yeah.
like, hey, man, it gives an identity. Like, yes,
it does.
sometimes.
You'll know if someone's from Toronto.
Yeah, definitely.
You'll know.
Sometimes.
Oh, you're from Toronto.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, can you live with or without? Okay. No. What is this? Okay. Yeah. Can you live with or without these things I'm gonna name you? All right? Lip gloss.
Oh, I can't live without lip gloss.
Okay. Lashes.
Can't do that either.
Okay. Sneaky links.
I could do without the sneaky links.
Okay. Okay. A car.
I can't do without a car.
Need a car.
You need a car.
Okay. Designer bags.
I could do without them.
Okay. Studio time every week.
Oh no. I mean, I can, but I can't. You know,
Okay.
it's one of those.
Okay. Well,
It's
so-
like I can live without it,
but
but
you
I
can't.
can't. Yeah.
We're on Real Talk of the North, so
Yeah.
we can't. Okay. Social media.
I can't live without social. It's too funny on there.
What's your favorite platform?
Oh, I've been on Instagram a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I just like watching the fucking funny ass reels.
Yeah.
The internet is a crazy place. It's a crazy place. But
Sometimes,
it's, funny.
yeah.
It's so funny.
It is. It is.
So they
It
catch
is.
everyone catches everything
Oh yeah, nothing slide. Like
and the news comes in quick. Like if you want, no one watches the news. I don't watch the news channel. I get
nobody
my news.
knows. It's
I get
social
my shit
media.
from social media.
Yeah, everything is on social
Be on there
media.
before you even watch podcast.
And even as an artist, like I've seen artists put out videos and take them down. It's like, yo,
It's on there.
you
You're
better
done. It's
take them
gone.
down quick.
It's
You
gone.
better take it
From
down
you
quick.
Put that up. Someone caught it.
Okay, can't live with or without good morning text.
I could live without that.
Oh, okay. With or without getting your nails done.
No, I need my nails done.
You need the nails done?
They're not done today, guys. Don't judge me.
Okay. With or without live performances.
I could do without the live performances, but I can't. 'Cause
Okay.
I need to, right?
Yeah.
I would say I need to.
Okay. With or without, like, you know, when you argue with somebody and then it turns into a text back and forth, like the back and forth texting.
No, I can live without that. That's so annoying.
Okay. With or without rap beef.
We need some rap beef.
We need rap beef.
We need
right?
rap beef.
Yeah.
Makes it entertaining.
Even that Kendrick Drake thing, like,
Yeah, it's
people could say what they
entertaining,
want. That month or two or whatever it was was pretty legendary.
Yeah.
Okay. A man that can dress but can't fight. Are you cool with that, or like?
I'm not cool with that at all.
You gotta know how to fight.
He gotta know how to fight.
Okay. A man that can fight but can't dress.
We can make. I could dress him.
Oh, okay.
I could dress him.
Okay, you got a
Yeah, I could.
stylist
I could
aside.
I could put that on him.
Okay.
Guys, I'm not a girl that like.
I respect it because
I don't care guys that do too much, huh? You could just nice fresh jeans,
Yeah.
white tee, maybe a little chain, and you just take care of yourself. Yeah, you're good. Nice shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Like the chain has to be iced out and all that
it doesn't
kind of
have to
stuff.
be icy. You just have to look good and just look good doing it.
I'm in the
You
game.
know what I'm saying? You just have to look fresh. You just gotta,
Sometimes it's your aura.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's
it's
really
your
just
aura.
your aura.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay, that's dope. And okay, so if I'm gonna give you a couple names, and I want you to tell me like what is the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
You can give me a word, a one-word answer, or you can give me a sentence. All right. If I say Kanye West. Oh, is that the? Is that the answer?
It right there.
Okay. Did you once consider him great, or never was really a fan? Okay.
Never really was a fan of that man.
Okay. DJ Academics.
Troll.
Okay. Yeah. Fair. Joe Budden.
Clown.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Damn,
I
Joe.
don't know. There's something about him I just don't like. Maybe it's the way he talks, or like I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Donald Trump.
Hilarious. He makes me laugh.
Okay. Justin Trudeau.
No thoughts. No words.
Okay. Tupac.
Beautiful. Rest in peace.
Okay. Lil Kim.
That bitch.
Okay.
Old school Kim though.
Old school
I
Kim.
gotta say the old school Kim.
Okay. Diddy.
Did he do it? Did he do it? I don't know.
It's crazy, eh? What's going on right
That
now?
right there is a lot.
It's crazy right now.
It's getting hot.
It's like there's twists and turns to the story right now. I don't want to use
know what I would say?
no pun
I
intended,
would've-
but it's slippery. It's a slippery slope.
I would have never thought.
It's crazy. We'll see. Time will tell, I guess, with that one.
Yep.
Okay. One last one. R. Kelly.
The one in jail.
Yeah, the one. Yeah. No, because sometimes people will say, still he's still like the greatest R&B singer.
You know what? He is. He is. He made some great music. He made some great music, and he's a great artist. Yeah,
Okay.
He is.
I respect it. Do you have any last words for anybody watching out there? What's coming up? Who's the squad? What they should look out for before we get out of here?
Yeah, I have a track. It's called Get Like Me. It's coming out in like 2-3 weeks, so stay tuned for that one. And then I have another one coming out for the summertime, and it's for all my bad bitches, so stay tuned for that one too. And yeah, it's up from here.
Hey, you already know what it is, man. It's the Real Talk of the North live performance with my girl Baddy. Let's get it. Real City, what up?
Let's go. Baddy, real bitch, let me talk my shit. I don't give a fuck who you are, who you with. I'm posted with the man in black, like my last name Smith. I got the sauce, I take a nigga, then I'll take his bitch. Tell me this, why these bitches so damn pissed? Is it cause I'm getting money, y'all not getting shit? Is it cause it's ass fat and it's pussy lit? Or is it cause all your niggas want a piece of this shit? Well, take your pick, cause you bitches wanna stay on my dick. But me, I'm focused on my bag, yeah, I'm trying to get rich. Y'all just wanna run your mouth like y'all fiending a snitch. But keep talking, I turn your nigga into my new lick. No long talks, I ain't one for all the chit chat. And if you really feeling tough, then couple up, you know I'm with that. Bitch, I'm coming in like a... And my niggas really bout it, toting things that go click clack. Applying pressure when I spit that, I did that. Focus on a bitch when your pussy near the tic tac. Yeah, I get it wetter, and y'all big mad. I'll make that nigga eat me out, then call you up. Come get your bitch back.
Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, this is what we do, man. Real Talk of the North. Freestyle vibes, live performance vibes, man. It's Baddy. Go follow her everywhere. Y'all know what it is.